Romance Dawn Arc. Luffy has always wanted to be a pirate just like Red Hair Shanks, and after accidentally eating a devil fruit and gaining rubber powers, he promises Shanks that he will become the best pirate there is. 10 years later, Luffy ventures out into the seas, ending up on Alvida's ship and coming across Koby, who wants to become a marine. Luffy realizes, thanks to Koby, that he will need a strong crew to take on the Grand Line, and decides to go recruit the pirate hunter Zoro, who Alvida mentioned. They head to Shell's Town, where Zoro is currently being imprisoned. Zoro originally refuses to be rescued as Helmeppo, the son of Axe Hand Morgan, has promised he will be free after a month. Luffy overhears from Helmeppo that Zoro will be executed in 3 days and decides to rescue Zoro himself by getting his swords back and freeing him. Captain Morgan witnesses all this, and an all-out fight starts in the prison grounds. Zoro and Luffy defeat Captain Morgan together. Zoro then decides to join Luffy's pirate crew after the rescue, so he can continue his dream and become the greatest swordsman, which he must become to keep his promise to Quina, a childhood friend who was better at him at sword fighting and tragically passed away. Luffy and Zoro leave Koby in Shell's Town, where he decides to pursue his dream and join the Marines. Orange Town Arc. The story starts with Luffy and Zoro out at sea after getting lost due to their poor sense of direction. Luffy tries to catch a bird to eat, but the bird flies off with him in its mouth. Zoro rows after him and encounters 3 pirates struggling in the ocean. The pirates climb onto Zoro's boat and try to rob him, but he beats them up. The pirates apologize and explain how they ended up in the ocean. They had plundered a ship, but then encountered a girl who tricked them and stole their boat while sinking theirs. This girl is revealed to be Nami, a thief who specializes in robbing pirates. Nami initially tries to partner with Luffy, but then decides to hand him over to Buggy, the captain of the pirates she robbed. She pretends to join Buggy's crew so she can steal his gold. However, when Buggy orders her to kill Luffy to prove her loyalty, Nami saves him instead. Zoro arrives and fights Buggy, slicing him up, but Buggy reveals he has a devil fruit power that makes him impervious to blades, as his power is that of the Chop Chop fruit, the Bara Bara no Mi, that allows him to separate his body however he wants. Luffy, Zoro, and Nami escape into the empty town and meet the mayor, Boodle, and a dog named Choo Choo. This dog is guarding the abandoned pet shop of his owner, waiting for him to come back. Even though it's a long time since then, and his owner is most likely never coming back, he still guards it with his life. Moji and his pet lion Richie, dangerous pirates from Buggy's, then arrive and attack, destroying the pet shop. An enraged Luffy defeats them and gives the last of the dog food to Choo Choo, who nearly died trying to defend his shop. Boodle tries to confront Buggy but is overpowered. Luffy, Zoro, and Nami rescue him and knock him out. Zoro defeats Buggy's swordsman Kabachi despite his injuries. Luffy then fights Buggy while Nami steals his treasure. During the fight, Buggy reveals he knows Shanks. Nami traps Buggy's detached body parts, leaving him vulnerable for Luffy to defeat him. She gives Luffy the map of the Grand Line in thanks and agrees to partner with him. The townspeople chase Luffy, Zoro, and Nami out of town, but they escape thanks to Choo Choo. Luffy deliberately left behind some treasure worth 5 million berries to help rebuild Orange Town. The 3 pirates then set sail for the Grand Line.